What's up, guys? We've decided to go ahead and rewire the car, because when I originally wired up the car, I did a good job. You know, everything works as it should, and it's a pretty clean setup. But it was more of a budget deal. I used the fuse box and relay panel was straight off the Sloppy Mechanics wiki page. You know, which I'm about to pull the Kirky out so I can have better access to the distribution panel. And we're just going to get it cleaned up in here. I got a PWM from Bussman. I'm waiting on Will to show up there with him. So, and he's got all the super nice crimping tools for Deutsch connectors and stuff. We're just gonna try to make it a little bit more simple and definitely do a wiring diagram this time, because we've had 2 issues at the track now that were easily resolved with the supplies and stuff from in the trailer, but it was frustrating while you're at the track to try to troubleshoot something without, you know, any kind of wiring diagram. So we're gonna fix that this go around. But let me go ahead and get this seat out of here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, so I got the seat out and just kind of show you what we got going on right now. So like I said, this is like just a regular fuse box, some little terminal strips, and a set of relays off Amazon. Solid state relay for bumping in, and then these are all the inputs and outputs, and everything's soldered. So we're gonna go ahead and get away from all that soldering. At the time I thought it was the best way to connect 2 wires, but it turns out it's really not the best way. So we're gonna go ahead and get everything crimped properly, and I'll show you what we're working with as far as new parts. So got a labeler to label everything, and all these connectors and pins and everything go to this PDM, which is a power distribution module. So it's relays and fuses all in one. We got wiring schematics, got legit Deutsch connectors. So I'm going to try to do everything right. I'll try to show a little bit of it as we go, but I'll also touch on some other upgrades that are happening here. So pretty tired of having intake air temp issues. So got a Holley low ram from Ron Scherer, and it's a square port. Holley hasn't even released it yet, so you won't be able to find a part number for this. I'm not even sure how Ron got them, but I went ahead and scooped one of those up, and I got his 1800 horsepower sheet metal intercooler intake. But of course it wouldn't fit, so we snatched the windshield out and cut the cowl to give us some clearance. And I ordered optic armor because we're gonna have to notch it back a little bit to clear. And John's working on fabricating some metal up through here to box this in, because, you know, we don't want any fire or smoke or fuel or anything like that getting into the car if something catastrophic happens. And like I said, John's working on that over there doing his thing, and Will and I are about to start this wiring process. Try to get it right, just make it more simplistic and more easily diagnosed if we have an issue at the track, and fix up some of the connections and all. So maybe we'll show some tutorials of how to crimp stuff and what crimping tools we're going to use, and speak about why we're doing certain things and how they're a better way than what we currently have going on. Alright guys, we're done for the day. I'll show you what we accomplished. Wasn't really anything worth showing, like a how-to or a step-by-step, but I'll be sure to review this intake once we get it tested, make some runs on it, and look at the data and see how the intake air temp actually is. I still got to get an ice box and some fittings and hoses and a water pump to circulate it. But John got the firewall all finished in there. I just have to close this little piece right here up, but he did a real good job in there. I don't know how well you can see it with the intake on there. It's all riveted in across the top there. So, and then Will's got to order a couple of connectors. What do you got to order, Will?
Some connectors.
Yeah, connectors. But we got all the wires completely pulled out of the relay and fuse box, and we labeled everything, which it's just loose right now. We haven't shrunk it yet because we don't know where it's going to end up. But like fuel pump number 2, start relay, shift noid 12 volt, trans brake, bump ground, wideband ground. So made pretty good progress there. I'm also going to move the display or dash, whatever you want to call it, from the center to up there, right in my face. So just kind of doing a bunch of small things at one time to get it right. But that's it. Once we get to actually running the new wires and everything, we'll probably show you the crimping tools that we use and what connectors, what pins, the proper way to put stuff together. So I'll show you what we took out of the car. So this is what we removed. Like I said, it's this fuse box. This was a relay that I had for the second fuel pump. This was the relays that ran the rest of it. Just to give you an idea, you know, we're going to a big weather pack connector instead of all these little pieces like that. But as far as this fuse box and relays, I don't really have any use for it. So if you comment below if you want this stuff, you know, I'll ship it to you or whatever. Otherwise, I'll probably just toss it or throw it up on a shelf or something. But also, we hit 200 subscribers today, so that's pretty good in less than a year. You know, with the small amount of videos that we have. So like I said, if anybody's interested in that, just comment, let me know, we'll link up, shoot me an email or something, and I'll get it shipped out to you. But that'll do it for this video. Waiting on the optic armor to come in. Like I said, got to finish plumbing the rest of the air to water intercooler. Got to order some like barrel connectors so we can get everything crimped together nice and solid. And if you're wondering what that noise is, Will's over here doing some kitchen work in that Ken onion. You can tell that man likes to eat.
That's right.
So, but hey, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share. You know, do all those things. We'll be dropping some more videos here shortly.